Hello my dear Capricorns, welcome to your December reading for 2015. Apologise it's a little bit late. We've had several power cuts in the last 2 weeks, so I've only just been able to really get sorted with regards to this. I also thought I'd do it a little bit differently to save time with saving videos, uploading videos, making credits and things. I thought I'd just do it live for you. Save the intro, save everything else, and just do it like this. If you like the way that I do this reading, it's a little bit different to the others that I've done already, let me know and I'll continue doing this because it's easier for me. I just want to make sure that the message is still the same and that the quality is not compromised of the message itself. Doesn't really matter about the graphics, but so if you feel that this is fine, do let me know. As usual, you can go on to my website and look for a personal private reading because this is just a general one, or you can support me on Patreon, donate by using the links below, follow me on Twitter and Facebook as well. So let me take a look and see what's coming up for you on December. I can't believe it's almost the end of 2015, but 2016 has a good energy about it so far. Okay, just reading the cards because normally what I do is after I've just put them down I do meditate, which I have done, but it's still weird doing it live for now. Okay, so in the first week we have 4 cards here, as you may already know, one representing a card for each day of the week, sorry, each week of the month, and then we have the oracle card with the overall message. Now they do seem to want to give me the oracle message first, so I'm just going to read this for you. You know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Now for me that's pretty much self-explanatory, but for those of you who are still confused and going a little bit, but I don't know what to do, this is the whole reason I'm looking for a reading. I feel like what your guides, or what the universe at least, is wanting to tell you is that you know the answer already. A lot of what tarot is about is looking at the subconscious and the answers that are all around you and interpreting that for you so that you can act based on that information, or against the information. It doesn't have to be something that you want to do. But I think the main thing here, that the main word that comes out for me is trust. Trust yourself, trust your knowledge, trust that you know what's right for yourself, and don't compromise on your, how to put it, don't compromise in the way that you are. Don't compromise in the way that other people may expect you to, if that makes sense. Just trust your inner knowledge and without delay, act upon it. So it's almost like, I'm not sure, trust your instincts, like basically, this is what it means. So this is a month to trust your instincts. I would say this is on both a friendship level, this is on a business, career, personal level, partnership level, anything and everything. And I apologise if you hear cracks and bustles. We are suffering gale force winds, so if you hear anything strange sounding, it's probably the wind coming through the house. Now the Queen of Pentacles in your first week, this is quite a strong card really. I do like to see her. She's very much about making sure that your inner and outer world is settled. So for instance, if you think that your house is in need of a redo, or you just want to buy a cushion, even as simple as that, to make sure that you feel like your house is a home, then I would say that this is going to be quite a strong week for doing that, or organising. A lot of the people around us in Christmas is quite a busy time, and I'm saying the first week of December. Yeah, I think this even goes from the 7th, because I'm uploading it before the 7th. So yeah, she is somebody who's coming in as well for some of you, not all of you. But she's here to kind of organise things for you. She could be a motherly or sisterly figure. Definitely somebody who is involved with you on a spiritual and family level. I would say that even if you call her your soul sister or sister from another mister, something like that. She's there to assist you this week, if not this entire month. She brings with her a lot of fruit, and I feel like the fruit means something to do with, it's metaphorical fruit, it's not actual berries or something. But she does bring with her a lot of influence and a lot of organisation. If this is you, if you are the earth sign female, then I feel that you are going to come into your own this week. But generally, it is a sign that you may need or feel like you have to change something about your outer appearance or the appearance of your home so that you feel settled inside. It could be making sure that the decorations are right. It could be just making sure that it's tidy and having a winter clean. There's nothing better than a cosmic clear out. So you could be wanting to do that, and also make sure that you know what's coming in and going out of your finances as well. In the second week with the Page of Wands, this really brings forward a sense of perseverance, for me at least. They're often known as message bearers, and I think it is a younger person in this scenario. They seem to come through with a sense of tenacity. So even if you feel like you are gonna be a bit stressed with certain aspects of it, your job, family, the arrangements, things like that, it could be quite annoying for you to not really have enough time to do it. You know, we wish sometimes that there were 36 hours in a day just to give us enough time to complete everything that we need to do. I think in this month, though, you should be claiming that, and you should be feeling quite at ease with doing that. It also brings a little bit of creativity. It's almost like this person's trying to figure out how this staff works, or this wand works. It's like, well, what do I do with this? What can I use it for? And you could be gifted something in this week which enables you to do something with it. You know, for instance, I definitely not needed one of these. What is it? I actually do feel like for a few of you, you're going to be a bit perplexed by this early present. Okay, I've just heard sometimes the gift is also knowledge. So you could be given a fact or something about another person coming with a message, and what am I supposed to do with this information? I don't really know how to apply this. And it could be simple as that. But very interesting person, very nice person, seems to really enjoy being around people. I get the sense that yes, they are a fire sign, but not literally. It doesn't have to be literally, it could just be their ascendant or something. Now in the third week of December, we have the moon. Now the moon comes through for me a lot when there's something that I'm missing. And for other people, you know, depending on who I'm reading for, it can also come through when you're caught between a rock and a hard place, or you're not sure exactly which way to go. Which brings me to this card again here. You know what to do. So here, the moon, I do feel that there will be an association with a water sign. And you could be finding yourself unsure as to how to handle the way they behave. You may be wondering how they are handling something that you've just told them, or again the information from this other card here. You could be wondering about that, and how to deal with that information and settle that information. But with the third week being the week of Christmas, for a lot of you who celebrate Christmas, I'm sure that this will be a very demanding time in a way. For those of you who don't celebrate Christmas, you're still unfortunately going to be caught up in the, I was going to say ambience, but it's not really an ambience, it's a hectic, materialistic time. You could be caught up with all the energy of that. And I think they're just trying to say, take a moment, take a breath, release it, and then get on with whatever you're doing. Don't worry so much about not having enough or not doing enough. That's not the point. The point here is to make sure that you are happy and that you are looking within to see your own guiding light. The light is not up there. You know, the moon at the best of times is hidden behind clouds and things, but I always get a solace from the moon. Actually, the full moon is on the 25th of December. And just as I said that, there was a huge gust of wind. That was a bit spooky. Something is going to happen around the 25th of December, this third week, where you may get a ping of clarity. where you may get suddenly a feeling of, I've been through this before, I know how to handle this. This information, I can use this. And that seems to be very good for me to read for you, because as a general rule, sometimes you can go within. You can be too analytical. Occasionally, you know, a lot of earth signs, you know, they can be too analytical. But I think that's just asking you to take a chance there. And there's something very strong about that card. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I do get the feeling that there is a sense of something major is going to be happening within you, a transformation within you. Now, with regards to this card, the Three of Swords, I don't like it generally because, well, for what it represents for me, but for you, I feel like there is going to be a third energy involved here. In the last week of 2015, going into 2016, you could feel like there's one too many things on your plate. You could feel like you need to get rid of something in order to make things happier and easier for you. And in doing so, you're going to disappoint somebody else. Or it could be the same directed at you, but I feel like this is more you to them. So as you are going forwards with this, it's almost like you have to take a step back and realise how your actions are going to impact others, how you are going to organise things for them, because you are quite a good organiser really, but I just get a sense that this isn't to do with emotions as far as I can see. This is more to do with what you feel heavy in your heart as a factor of a stress and a duty and a responsibility to others. You can afford to get rid of one or two of these and just focus on yourself for a time. New year, new you. Actually, I don't think you need to be new you. You don't need to be a new you at all. Just be you. You know what to do. Be you. Don't take any from other people. Don't take any thing on where you feel like, you know, the clouds here are all surrounding this card and it's kind of, you don't need that stress. So if you can, just disassociate yourself, that's the word, from these people who are possibly making you feel that way. Nobody needs to feel that way. And if they're making you do so, put a stop to it as you know how. I'm just going to put that down for a second. Now, looking at these cards, I do honestly feel like there is a strong element here, which could be something to do with the fact that, well, as far as I can see, there's a very strong element of love here. I'm just trying to associate the messages that are coming down. They just ask, why shoot for the moon when you can have the stars, or something like that, you know? Aim for the moon, even if you miss, you'll land amongst the stars. I think it's all about goals and achieving goals. So it can be as small as possible. You can just want to make sure that you walk somewhere every day to make sure that you're keeping active. You could just make sure that you send a letter to somebody that you're thinking about. However small or non-important you think your goal is, it's important to you really. And I think it's not necessarily focusing on the outer world. Focus on your inner world just for a month and see how that goes for you. Because you've had a lot of stress this year. You've had a lot of things to deal with. You've had so much on your plate and disappointments and regurgitation. That's what's that word for? Okay, they're representing like people coming back, or things repeating themselves, things coming through time and time again. It's just regurgitating old issues, regurgitating it all the time, same thing, different day. So I think just take a step back from that really and see what you can do to monitor yourself in that way. Well, my dear heart Capricorns, I hope that was very resonating with you. Bit different doing it live rather than just narrating over a track and looking at the cards, but I do kind of like it because it's more immediate. The messages I get are very strong and immediate, just like the weekly readings, and if you order a video reading from me, this is kind of what you get. But yeah, I think that this is a very strong month for you, but I think a lot of you just have to take a step back from certain things. Reclaim yourself. That's what they just said. So reclaim what is yours. Reclaim your energies and your experiences. And I feel that this could only get better for you. So my lovelies, I hope that was a very good reading for you. If you did resonate with it but you'd like a more private personal reading with me, just let me know. You can buy one from the website or give me an email. As usual, I appreciate every single one of you who watch the videos, who like the videos, who Facebook, Twitter, message me, everything. Coming up to almost a year, I think, for this channel. And when it does, you're sure that I have a big celebration, but this wouldn't be possible without any of you. So thank you ever so much for your continued support. I hope you have a wonderful December. Keep a lookout for the 2016 general readings. The 2016 private readings are currently available on the website. Thank you very much, Capricorn.